Hi everybody, Army P here for eXplorminate.net. I left you off on a cliffhanger in the last episode and I'm literally filming it back to back so we can get, I try to keep the episodes about 30 minutes at a piece because a little bit more than that ends up being a little bit, end up rolling our eyeballs a bit, trying to figure out what's going on, but it was a cliffhanger at the last one. That being said, we're going to get back onto the horse, get this bad boy up and running. If you remember from last time, what we had done was we had actually pushed back. We had lost a decisive battle trying to take into the Cyggan territories. Lost a massive space battle. I don't know if I was just, underprepared or ill-prepared or whatever the case may be, but we were able to damage several of their spaceports and their infrastructure for their economy. They had counterattacked and we were in a weakened state, but thank gosh for our spaceports, especially the ones that I've upgraded a few times. And now we're pushing into a counterattack, and that's all in the same engagement. You can see here that we're still at a minus war score. We almost lost one of our planets, but the 8th and the 12th ground shield of the Army Pea troops fought off an invasion bravely. Now you can see here that we're about to have yet another engagement with the Cyggan. So we, again, outnumber them slightly, but I don't no idea how this is actually going to go. Construction complete. I want to know what I'm doing to their... Oh, no one's working. It's still so nice to see that their planet's developed too. Okay, here we go. Is this one going to go better for us? So it seems to be pretty much 50-50 now. That loadout change seems to have worked in our favor a bit. I actually think that this is going to work out for us. Oh wow, here we go. Oh man, here we go. It looks like we're going to do it. Oh, we have one monster battle. Okay, we lost a considerable amount of ships there. We're incredibly weakened, but we took out their entire, whatever excursion, whatever that is. So we've taken out pretty much their entire fleet. We are in an incredibly weakened state. We have 10 ships to our name, and not much else. So without further ado, now let's get our assault troops up into the air. Okay, boys, let's show them what we're made of. We've already shown them that we can kick Cyggan lip flaps and take names on the defensive. Let's prove that we can do it on the offensive as well. So all fleets are now over Cyggan, their homeworld of Cyggagia. What a joke. And now we're gonna go deep. Well, we're trying to rebuild our fleets, by the way. Okay. Boyd it pops, eh? You are going to build me some minerals. You know what? A temple looks good. Why not?
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Perfect. As long as we can continue the assault onto their fortifications, we should be good to go. Looks like...
Incoming transmission.
What's this here? Star charts, okay.
Updated.
Sorry, I should be paying attention to the battle, but this is one of those things I really wish I had... care about that. I really wish I had my... auto survey done earlier because I'm all wrapped up in this battle. I don't want to give it up, but I really should be focusing on the war and not anything else. Because I don't believe that they're going to be able to outproduce us, but we are in a vulnerable state right now, and I really want to take this planet, because if we take this planet, I actually don't think he's going to be able to root us off the world, even if we do have to make a retreat. I mean, it does mean leaving some of our troops high and dry, but they've already proven without a shadow of a doubt that they can actually take care of their own with no air support. Who needs those flyboys when you got tough and rumble troops? Corvettes, please. Okay, we've got another... Oh, hello. Where did you come from? You're xenophile, you're pacifistic, and you're spiritualist. Wow, you're pretty much our best friends. That is... Love is in the air. Where did you come from? On earth are you? I just met you, but I want to be your friend. Yeah, we're already at plus 15, so they're inferior. They've only got 2 planets. That's a shame. Go. Oh, they must be in the upper right-hand corner. Oh, they're there. That's too bad it's a small empire. Would have liked to have been friends with you, but unfortunately you probably offer nothing to the... At least they're out right now, anyway. What? Oh, let's end the charade. Why are you ticked off at us? That's weird. Okay, so we're preparing for the invasion. Just have to get everything situated here. Kind of end up being a little bit of a kerfuffle. We're still working on those planetary defenses because it's not like we had a ton of ships pounding down on them. Much got crushed by it was a 1-for-1 exchange. And I'm not too sure if we ended up on the, doing very well there. Had to do what we had to do. So we're going to take our science ship, and we're actually going to reverse engineer anything that we're going to find in the Cyggan airspace, just because I want to be able to maximize trying to get any of the technologies that they have available that I don't. But I am starved for cash. If you can see here, my fleet size is still comparatively low. Like, I won't be able to take over another planet, so it's very important that we take this one. I don't even have enough to take out one of their spaceports, and if I do, it'll be taking significant damage. Still got some good, where's my trader? I still have some pretty good minerals popping up, so that'll help out. There you go, 1, 2. I've traded some energy for some minerals, and now we're in much better shape. Thank God for the Enclave. Rivalries going on. I'm curious why they decided I was a rivalry. You have a fleet power that's superior. That's the danger of getting into a war where you're taking a 1-for-1 exchange. If he wasn't very particularly happy with me to begin with, you can imagine having a depleted fleet, how much of a tempted target I am. Okay, so because I am now in a war, I think I'm going to... What I'm going to do here... I think I'm going to take naval increase by 10% and ship building speed by 15%. That'll be worth it. Everybody's starting to get a little saucy with each other now that, and I think this has to do with, and this is me just kind of metagaming a little bit. It has to do with fleet sizes being a certain, getting to a certain size, because what happens is eventually. When your fleet gets to a point where you can start to effectively take out spaceports of your enemies, you'll notice that the AI starts to get a little bit more saucy with you. Because there's no point in starting a war if you can't take over undefended. Only planet you can take of or something undefended, right? This ridiculousness. Okay, again, I think we're going to be ready for our first invasion. Federation offer. Oh wow, cool. I'm down with that because I'm actually a Federation. I have Federation status with them. Okay, so we got 1,000, which isn't terrible, but it's not good. We also lost our cruiser, didn't we? That's too bad. Get our scientist out of here, just because I don't want to lose another scientist. Get him. There you go. Let's do some busy work while Army P and is firing down on all cylinders here. Okay, so we are ready for invasion. We're gonna land our armies on Cyggan. Let's see what we got, gentlemen.
Construction complete.
Okay, the invasion starts to go. Looks like their conscription armies are starting to waver. Oh yeah, the lost morale. Cyggan is mine, and we've got a war score of 27. Huge, huge for the Army Pea Republic. We're going to be able to hold that for the time being. Let our armies rest up while we do occupation. Now the real question is where we're going to go next. I think that we actually took out the I'm actually going to scout here and just to see where our next attack is going to be, because I don't believe that he has a big enough fleet, but you're never sure. You're never sure. What do we got here? So we could do that. Also took out and scout at Canopus. Ooh. The 557. So yeah, as you can kind of see that he's got a fleet somewhat big enough to cause some trouble for us. So it looks like what we're going to do. Oops, I didn't want to do that. Oh, that's actually not too bad. Oh, my actual influence has gone through the roof. Land of opportunity, we've got migration, energy credits, minerals. Okay, perfect. We'll just pop that down. I really want to get you on retreat here. I don't want to... How on earth is a space miner taking down here? Oh, we're going to lose some, aren't we? Yep. Damn it. What do we got here? He's rebuilt his... Okay, so our next attack is going to be in the, what's it called? LaFleur section? I think it's enough for us to be able to take it over. Cree shields? Again, shields aren't, I'd rather actually have some armor, telling you the truth, because at this point with the shields it ends up being a bit of a pain in the butt. Got your... Okay, so that's what we're gonna head now.
Incoming transmission.
Oh, this is interesting. The Independent Cyggan League, he says, come on now, peon. Okay, so it sounds like he's insulting us, but that's actually the race of the Army P. Let this war between us end before it gets out of hand. No, decline. I'm winning this war.
Situation log updated.
Okay. All of you, we're heading down, and we're going to do the next invasion. What do we got here? The Cyggan is going to be just fine when it comes to... Their fortifications are up. They'll continue to build. Perfect.
Incoming transmission.
Okay, so let's cripple some economies. And then there.
Construction complete. Research complete. Construction complete.
Want a research agreement. I agree with a research agreement. Non-aggression pack invitation. That's always good for us. Oh, we got some auto cannons. So this is the one that's going to be ripping through. We don't have to worry about shields. Always good. We got some good armor coming up here.
Construction complete.
Right on.
Construction complete. Situation
Excellent.
updated. Situation log updated.
Perfect. Now we're going to be able to get our second planet.
Research complete.
At this point, I think that the tides of war are over. Cheaper war demands, frontier clinic. No, we're going for a larger naval capacity, because you can see right now we're teaming at the brim with his depleted economy. Whoa! No way! Oh my gosh. And I don't have a defensive pact with anybody. So the glorious Valmax Imperium has declared war on Army Pea Republic. And it's not, it's, you can see here, he's not interested in a few planets. He wants all of them plus 3. This is not good. Oh my gosh. Well, I want to vassalize your entire thing. Okay, so how do I negotiate this? I can't fight a war on 2 fronts, there's no way. Oh man, oh man, oh man. You're still not very friendly with me. Oh man. If I only got into a defensive pact with someone else, I wouldn't have had someone come by my back door like this. No pun intended. But now I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do this. What does he have? He has 4 planets. I wonder, what do we got for... We've got equivalent. Now I could possibly, what, maybe shift gears? Because I've already kind of, you know, I've taken a stomp out of him, put a big mud hole stomp in his life. I could come back to it later after I vassalize the Valmaxius Imperium. That's, yeah, I think that's what we're going to have to do here. I think I'm going to have to white peace. You're lucky. You are, Cyggan, you are a lucky. If what he does here. Oh, that is so gross. My cesium is bursting with Myrtle? Be serious, weed, you're losing this war. That's actually completely untrue. Okay, so I'm gonna have to declare white peace on this, because this is, I'll have to get to him later. Okay, so we've got white peace, and now I have to concern myself with what I'm gonna do with these guys here. Gosh. What's happened to my life? And yeah, wow. Okay, so where's my army? Okay, so get you back to Alberta Prime. This is insane. I see. This is the type of stuff that I play this game for, is because it's little things like this that just it can shock you right back into, you know, not knowing what the heck's going on. Okay, so he's going for corridor, so we know exactly where he's at. He's got 1.7 or 1.9 fleet power, 14 destroyers, 22. What do we got in direct comparison? We've got 10, 20. So we are outmatched. Let's see what tech he's got here. All shields. Interesting. All he's going to do is attack my shields. What's my layout for my ships right now? Got a lot of armor. That's actually going to help us. Okay, so do I even have... Oh, I have to get in there right away. I have to try to save that space station. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. Or not. Been in a war such a long time. I'm actually kind of curious. I'm going to take this moment to see how this is affecting our... attraction. Oh, you see here, there right now? The drumbeat of victory party is giving me influence now because I'm got a local rival. I'm expanding my borders. I have traditional domination as one of my picks for my traditions tree. So by actually being at war, that faction is being happier. So he's going after a space station. This is bad for us because it's going to reduce... Oh man, I really want to... I gotta get in there. What are we opening the border again? Oh, thanks. Appreciate it. I don't know if my fleet's going to be able to get there in time. Come on, hold it together. Oh, we lost our spaceport. Although he did take a huge chunk. Wow, he's lost 1.4. This is interesting now, because if we counterattack at this point, I've already got 2,000. And I'm running towards the races here. Can't do Colondor Prime. Get some unemployed pops. Oh, they're on the planet that's going to be invaded. Here we go. Oh, we're chewing through them like it's... You're like your candy caning. Hey, you forgot that I have nothing but armor. Ooh, yummy, 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 yummy. I eat fungus for lunch. Okay, so who is guaranteeing his independence? Well, that's across the damn map. So the Jurek ban has decided to... I noticed that they're changing their names quite a bit. This change of government's interesting. I'm not that far along in the tech tree. Anyway, he's guaranteeing his independence, but it's not going to help because I'm demanding the vassalation of his entire empire. And I just chewed up his entire fleet and took minimal losses. Okay, where's my science ship? I don't care what you're doing. Get over there and start reverse engineering. What is... Rude? What are you talking about? Oh, it's because there's someone in there. Okay, so... Non-aggression pact. You can see here that we're loading up pretty good on non-aggression pacts, invitations. Like the AI seems to be very interested in engaging. But because he was focusing so heavily on my shields, guess what, Papa? You're going downtown. My only regret is that I lost my spaceport, but I'm rebuilding that right now as we speak. And we're gonna chew you up, num num nums. Okay. So now that we've completely destroyed their fleet, you can see here, like, look at that space battle. I've got a 22 war score already. So that's awesome. What am I doing for... Ooh, I really should... Okay, we'll go heal ourselves up and then we'll go back onto the offensive. Okay, what about here? I want you to research, reverse engineer please. Go back to Cracknium. Employment. Jeez Louise, what an episode. Hey, I don't know if you guys are as jammed up as I am about this, but this has been a great episode. There's a lot of things been going on. About started off with the deep invasion of the Cyggan League, and now we're involved with the Bonaxiacs. Who would ever thought, hey? Who would have ever thought that they would have been so brash to try to destroy us? Okay, so we're going to shift to some energy weapons. Heal up here, perfect. Destroyers, more corvettes. Rebuild. I cannot believe how well my economy has been rebounding from this, because quite frankly, we should be in a really big mess. Not, but we should be. Okay, as soon as you're done, now we're starting the invasion. Here we go. Okay, we've got some disruptors, perfect. Lots of debris there too. Okay, never mind. We're gonna backtrack there and take out this frontier outpost. How dare he build a frontier outpost? How dare he? Well, I actually think that we should probably build a few more armies, telling us the truth. I bet you army recruitment right now is just teeming. We started one war to secure our freedom, and then someone declared war on us. So even though we have probably a pretty ticked off neighbor to our south, I don't think he's going to be able to cause us any type of troubles for the time being. And we've also got a 10-year peace treaty. Okay, so what do we else? We got my influence again has been maxed out. With not colonizing, I've just been throwing it on edicts here. So let's go with production targets again. Got more recruitments happening, so perfect. We're gonna launch those. Embark, embark, embark. All to meet at this location, please. Here we go. The invasion has begun. Boy, for a peaceful nation, we sure are. We're conducting peace much like America is. America, heck yeah. Okay, so where are we here? I got 29,000. Got a fleet of 100. Don't really care about that. Unemployed on my planets. Energy for that. Perfect. He's got regenerative hulls. That means he's been taking care of some amoebas earlier in the game. Yes, just stop where you're going. Okay. Oh, darn. This is one of the things about... Stop making those silly mistakes, gentlemen. I guess we should have consolidated before we got in there, but nonetheless. Okay. Rebuilding fleets. Okay, and now we're gonna go and go for Vamax, which I'm pretty sure is their main fleet. Federation offer, that's good. We've got fleets coming. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Armada off because I've just got so many different things kind of going on right now in terms of their rally points, and I'm going to make Alberta Prime the rally point again. I sometimes do that when I got clear sails, but I've got too many small fleets firing around right now. That's going to cause us trouble.
Situation log updated.
Perfect. And now taking care of his economy. Governor has died at the age of 101. He had a good life and he was for the cause, so we'll replace him. Someone who likes to dig. Rivals, not really caring. How many fleets did we lose? We lost some couple corvettes, which can be replaced. Wow, what an episode. What an episode. Okay. Continuing on. My transport fleet is ready to go, so I want to move my transport fleet into position, and we are going to start the invasion. Oh, he's got a general. Wonder if that's what I should be doing. Yeah, I've got the ability, and I've got that. Now, why would you even recruit this guy? Morale. Keep. Yes, we're going for, what is that? Yes, additional morale. Ooh, this is gonna be a battle. Now, how many actual army units does he have on this planet? Looks like, what, 3, 6, 9, 12? What have I got here? 14. It's gonna be a battle. Oh, he's got a 500 fleet, so he's rebuilding relatively quickly, but unless he's done something with his loadout, it really wouldn't matter anyway. Besides, our reinforcements are going to be coming way faster than his. And anytime I get a little low on anything, I'm just going to be turning right around and converting some of my energy stores into minerals. So what do we got for your fortifications there? They're falling faster than paper in the wind, baby. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? I'm all jammed up. Oh, sorry, fungoid faces. Off to the supermarket where I like mushrooms. Okay, let's see how we're gonna do here, guys. Wow. Got here. Oh, wow. Hard fought battle. I must. Wow, and he gave up. He gave up. He crumbled. He's now my vassal. It took one engagement, and This is interesting. I've never seen the AI actually give up so easily before, so early in the battle. I mean, you could see with the Cyggan Union there, like we were knee deep back and forth. He lost one planet and that was it. What on earth? We vassalized him. So we got the Hyjarthine Enlightened. Wow. Janarthi, Enlightened Kingdom, Enlightened Monarchy. So he's authoritarian, militaristic, and spiritualist. Well, that's always pleasant. Okay, so where is he? Okay, so he's up north. Okay. He's actually, oh, that's the reason why this guy ended up being friends with me. If you remember earlier, he actually was he was actually quite rude to my face when I called him an anteater. Okay, so quite the episode, I must tell you. I'm actually really digging this game right now. This particular game, although I really like Stellaris in general. I think it's I think it's probably the best 4X space game out there in the market right now, and it's I think it's going to be a classic once a few more of these awesome expansions come around. Personal thought, segue into where we are right now. We went into two very deep battles, one with the Cyggan Union. Now we've completely vassalized these the Valmaxan. I mean, I don't even know what we're going to do about how we're going to treat them once we integrate them into our society. We've got an incredible some very aggressive AI that's to the north of us, and I actually don't even believe that we've encountered the second fallen empire yet. If I'm stand corrected. No, there's a second fallen empire somewhere out there that we haven't encountered yet, probably over in the far west. Wow. Okay, everybody, so I'm probably going to stop it there, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the next so-and-so years to kind of mop up and see where the diplomatic landscape starts to come up. And the next episode you guys see me in, I'll probably have already integrated the Valmenax Imperium, and we might be back at war with the Cyggan League. We'll see how it goes on that front, and then we're kind of trying to establish some firmer connections. I know that we're supposed to be a peace-loving nation, but boy oh boy was that an intense 2 episodes full of non-stop war and battle. Okay, everybody, well, I appreciate you guys watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode as much as I did playing it, because this has been a heart pounder, and I will see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching.